Hello everyone, EduTap is hereby launching the much awaited RBI Grade B 2018 course. We have very strong credentials now because we have produced very good results. 120 plus students have cleared phase 2 and are appearing for interview for the exam held in 2017, and 72 marks worth of paper in finance and management came from our notes. We are presently doing the analysis of ESI paper and we will let you know how many marks worth of paper from our notes came in ESI paper also. This video is all about what we are offering in our new revamped course for 2018. Well, no doubt we are currently the leader in RBI Grade B and NABARD Grade A and Grade B courses. As discussed earlier, 120 plus students have cleared phase 2 exam this year and 72 marks worth of paper in FM came from our notes. You can view the analysis of finance and management paper on our YouTube channel. There are separate videos on that. So this RBI Grade B 2018 course shall be more customized, more relevant, as we will be including more content in terms of videos. In fact, we are making videos on all the topics in FM, management, ESI, social issues and current affairs. And it shall be more comprehensive as we shall be including more and more topics which are probable to come in the exam. For example, in finance, topics like capital budgeting, NPV, cost of capital, like that. So what all we will be covering in our 2018 course? Well, yes, we will be covering phase 1, ESI, FM, English, FLTs, which stands for full length test or full length mock test, and interview. So it's a complete package. You can start from the basics and we will provide you guidance, feedback, advice, tips, help at every stage of the exam. Now, how are we covering? For any RBI grade aspirant to clear the RBI Grade B exam, these are the following aspects. One needs to build strong concepts. One need to learn to apply and retain those concepts. Very important part. Sometimes we keep on reading but we do not learn to apply those concepts, because questions in the exam will always test you on the concepts. They will have confusing choices. That time you should have the practice to apply the concepts. And third, but very important again, especially from ESI perspective, current affairs are very important for RBI Grade B, both in phase 1 and in phase 2. So basically this part, building concepts and applying and retaining concepts, holds more true for FM, though this holds true for ESI also. Similarly, current affairs holds more true for ESI, but yes, in FM also there are certain topics from which current affairs are being put into the exam. There is a video, as I said, on our FM paper analysis on our YouTube channel held in 2017, which you can view. For ESI also we will come up with a similar video very soon. Let's start and discuss in detail what all we are offering in FM part. So for building concepts, we shall be offering you full video course. There shall be an option to you to opt for a full video course, followed by comprehensive notes. Our notes will have concept checks, and by concept checks we mean that after every 4-5 pages there would be a concept check, which would be a kind of a case study like those are asked in RBI exam. These case studies will help you test whether you are able to understand what you have studied in the previous 4 to 5 pages. This will be really helpful to you. First, they will help you to verify what you have been able to grasp out of the previous 4-5 pages, and they will also help you to learn to apply concepts which are very must for the exam. And then after comprehensive notes, we will be providing you summary sheets so that you can just revise or skim through what you have read in a very succinct format. And yes, this time we will be conducting live sessions. We will be conducting one live session every 15 days, alternate on FM and ESI. In these live sessions, we will be sharing some more insights into the exam, like how to prepare, how to approach, which topic is more important, what needs to be read from which topic, like that. And we will be answering your queries in these live sessions also. After you have read through our notes, summary sheets, and you have watched the videos, then for each chapter you will be provided with the worksheets. Worksheet is a concept which will help you to learn to apply concepts and retain concepts. As I said, you can learn hundreds of pages, but as long as you do not try to learn to apply those concepts, there is no use of reading so much material. So worksheets will consist of filling the blanks, true, false, match the columns, and MCQs. And I'm really telling you that these will all be concept based. These will test your mental power, your mental grasping power. So once you do these worksheets, you will be more comfortable than ever, and you will have more strong concepts than ever. And I think when you go to the exam, you will really feel that yes, indeed I did the worksheets, and hence I am comfortable in this exam. After worksheets, you will be asked to do MCQs in our course. MCQs will be in two parts: basic MCQs and advanced MCQs, case study based. So basic MCQs will be simple MCQs by which you will gain confidence that yes, whatever you have read, you have understood or you remember that. And then there would be advanced MCQs, which will be exam type MCQs. There will be some simple MCQs in that, like the 1 markers, and there would be some complex MCQs in that which will test your conceptual knowledge, plus there would be MCQs based on case studies like the ones which are asked in the real-time exam. And moreover, we will be conducting regular tests after every 2 to 3 chapters, so that you are able to practice and practice, which is the key. So on a whole, what I'm saying is we will be providing videos followed by concept notes, followed by summary sheets, followed by worksheets, followed by MCQs, and in between you will have regular tests so that you can practice to retain and apply your concepts. And top of it, there would be live sessions. Wow, so much, right? And then you will get some ready-made compiled things which you can just cram, and that would be helpful for you in the exam. Like in management, we will list out all the theories and the people who gave those theories. Those kind of questions are being asked in the exam. Then we will make a document on the acronyms of various jargons. Like this time there was a question on what does A mean in bars. Then we will make a list of numerical formulas which are used in various topics to solve the numericals. Again, this is very important. So like this, we might come up with more and more compilations which are easy to revise, and once you cram them, it will be easy for you to go to the exam. Well, now FM portion can also have current affairs. It is not only that ESI is having current affairs, though there is a strong opinion that only ESI is having current affairs. Like this year, there was a question on corporate governance from the current affair topic, which is Uday Kotak committee set up by SEBI. Then there was a question on UPI, which comes in changing landscape in banking sector. Then there was a question on small finance banks and payment banks, which comes in recent happenings in financial sector. So there were a lot of questions from current affairs, and I think in the coming years also the questions from these topics can only come from current affairs, because these are not much theoretical or conceptual topics. Likewise, the questions can come from PPP, financial inclusion, public sector reforms and disinvestments, and e-governance. So these are the topics which are strong candidates for current affairs, and we shall be covering them fortnightly. We shall be preparing a document on them covering all which is happening in these areas. Now, what are the features of finance and management course? We have already discussed the offering, so we will be doing coverage from basics. You need not read any book. Just read our notes thoroughly, practice all our worksheets, MCQs, all those things that we are giving, and it shall help you to build a strong foundation along with proper conceptual knowledge. Then we will be giving special emphasis on numericals. There would be 15 plus topics from which numericals would be covered, and there would be 1000 plus numericals in the course. Then our numericals will also be concept based numerical that could be done without calculator, because RBI has not allowing the use of calculators, and this year the questions were not based on lengthy calculations but on concepts. Then we will be also providing you with the guidance videos from the selected candidates from the past years, so that you can just gauge what their strategy was and how you can adapt their strategy to yours. Then we will be providing you analysis of 2016 and 2017 exam in each of the lessons, so you can gauge that what type of questions are being asked from that topic. Then we will also cover all the side topics which I have been repeatedly saying that is must for this exam, because if you can resolve or solve questions from these side topics in the exam, then you already have an edge to come in the final merit list. And not but I mean the last 2 points, that we will be focusing on applying and building concepts, which is must. Just keeping to read and read and read will not help. Practice more and more MCQs. Practice more and more concept building exercises. That shall help you for the exam. And above all, I think as a mentor, it's our duty to provide you continuous guidance, relentless feedback, and unmatched motivation. This is, you will really vouch for it after you appear in the exam, that yes, the guidance, the feedback, the motivation provided by EduTap was really awesome. Now we discuss what are the offerings in the ESI course. So for ESI, for each chapter in the syllabus, we shall be offering videos, followed by chapter-wise notes, followed by MCQs. Will we be providing summary sheets and worksheets for ESI also? The answer is no. But why? Because ESI is based more on current affairs. They will not ask you theoretical questions from the chapter-wise theory notes. That's why there is no point in wasting your time on summary sheets and worksheets for ESI. That's why we are not covering them. Because, see, yes, you can put high effort, but if the benefit is low, then there is no point, right? Here, we want you to put high effort and high benefit. That's what where we are targeting. We are targeting for you to read selective content and in-depth wherever needed, and practice more and more wherever it strikes the most. Now for ESI, current affairs are very, very important. In fact, they are the mainstay of the ESI exam. So for ESI, we shall be covering many things. One of them is economic survey. For economic survey, we shall be making videos, then summary of economic survey, then exam type MCQs like the ones which are being asked in the exam, including case study based. Then for budget, again we will be including videos, summary and exam type MCQs. Economic survey and budget were really important in the exam held in 2016, but there were not many questions in the exam in the 2017 exam. But really do not undermine their importance. Next year, I think there would be more questions than this year, because RBI always likes to surprise you. Then coming to government schemes, which are again very important for the exam this year, there was some questions from schemes. We will be covering videos, there will be detailed notes on schemes, explaining the schemes in detail, their purpose, why are they being made, what is the allocation under the scheme, what would be the benefit, who would be benefit, like this. All things we will be covering to all the schemes and their sub schemes, followed by exam type MCQs on the schemes. Then for Yojana, we shall again be making videos, summary and exam type MCQs. Now coming to reports, reports are very important part to cover the current affairs in ESI. There were a lot of questions asked this year from the reports. So on all the important reports, we shall be covering them in form of videos, then important observations from those reports and the Indian context. See, remember, these reports turn into 500 to 1000 pages. So there is no point in reading the full report which are being published by international organizations, like what is happening in Norway or what is happening in USA or what is happening in Switzerland. What is being asked in the exam is from Indian context, that what these reports are saying about India. Then these important observations and summary of Indian context will be followed up by exam type MCQs from these reports. So just to give you a glimpse what all reports we shall be covering: World Investment Report, this is very important, HDR, WDR, OECD, which is very important report published by OECD, then Global Gender Report, then report by Asian Development Bank, and there shall be many such other reports which we shall be covering, which are important for the exam. And remember, this year there were questions from World Investment Report, Global Gender Report, and there was a question on Human Development Index also. Then this is not all. What we discuss is schemes, economic survey, budget reports, but what even is more important is that you do all the current affairs related to the topics in the syllabus for ESI. Like there is a topic on poverty in ESI. So if there is any current affairs, like there is being scheme launched for poverty or some scheme is being closed, that becomes very important as part of current affairs. So fortnightly or monthly, we have not decided on the exact frequency. We shall be covering the current affairs relevant to the topics in the syllabus, and that shall be covered in form of videos, comprehensive notes from those current affairs, followed by exam type MCQs. So the current affairs, as I said, would be related to the topics plus on the schemes and reports, but here in these documents we shall just be giving the reference, because actually these schemes and reports will be covered in their respective documents as discussed in the previous part. Now there shall be some sources from which only MCQs shall be covered, and these sources are monthly policy reviews, India Yearbook, Census 2011, Socioeconomic Caste Census 2011. So from these sources we shall be covering only MCQs, but we will give detailed explanations, so it will be almost equivalent to reading a notes type material on that. Okay. Now in ESI also there would be some ready to read compilations which you can cram and go to the exam. You need not worry that how you compile them, like the budget allocations under various heads, growth projections given by different organizations, scheme name of like acronyms of various schemes and the full forms, the reports published by various organizations, and India's ranking on different indexes. This is just a glimpse. There shall be many such compilations. As and when time comes, we will compile it for you. The point is that you need not worry for anything you need to compile by going outside our course. Now let's say English. English normally people tend to ignore. They think that they can prepare for English during last 15 days because they have been doing English from class 6th. But that is not the case, my friends. English is equally important. It also contributes 100 marks out of 300 in phase 2. So please give attention to English right from the start. And it is one exam where you can score more than 75 if you practice. So in English, for concept building, we shall be covering essay, preceding and comprehension, and we shall be helping you to build concepts in forms of videos. Yes, English is the most appropriate exam in which we shall guide you only through videos. There is no point in giving you notes on how to write an essay. This can be explained best in terms of a video. And in videos, we shall be covering various aspects like introduction, closure, grammar and spelling, structure, word limit, and how to express your own view in an essay or a preceding. So all this will be covering. It will be a totally comprehensive course for English. And once you have built concepts, how to apply and retain those concepts, that shall be done in form of 3 assignments each on essay, preceding and comprehension. And for those assignments, we shall also be providing you video solutions, so you can see those video solutions. Then you can self-evaluate what you have written, because you are the best judge. You should know whether what you have written is right or wrong. You should be able to judge that. Then only when you go to the exam, you should be able to gauge that whether what you are writing is going to fetch marks or not. And then in English, for ready to cram compilations, we will do a list of probable essay topics. 60 plus topics will be given to you based on current hot topics on which essay can come in the exam. And then there will be fodder material on all those 60 essay topics, like all the important points, advantages, disadvantages, background of that topic, what has happened, who has said what, like all this will be covered. That will just give you the material which you just need to organize and go to the exam and write a good and comprehensive essay there, which is going to fetch you excellent marks. Now comes the phase 1. Yes, it's very important again, because if you are chucked out in phase 1, then your dreams are over. But still I would say, given the importance of English, ESI, FM and phase 1 has the least importance, but still it is important, right? So how do you prepare for phase 1? We will be giving you 10 full-length mock tests so that you can apply your understanding of different fundas in this test. These tests will be totally as per RBI pattern. We will make the difficult sections like quant and reasoning difficult. We will make some sections GA and all as per the recent current affairs. So no doubt it will be as per real-time exam environment, and at the end of the test you will get topic wise feedback so that you can recognize your strengths and weakness and work upon that. And this year we are introducing a concept of video solutions for your mock test. This is not a very normal thing. Nobody gives you video solutions, but we will be giving you video solutions for the mock test, and it shall give you an in-depth understanding of how to solve the questions, how to use tips and tricks, right? And to cover the GA part, we shall be giving you more than 3000 plus GA questions from the last 5 to 6 months. Normally in the exam 3 to 4 months are okay, but then never leave anything to chance. Do all the current affairs for the past 6 months. So this is the tentative schedule. We have already uploaded first chapter of the management on motivation, which is kind of a sample material for you. It's free. You can go and gauge the quality of the material, and that will help you to know that what we are going to provide further. So it's not that we are building everything from scratch and it will take time, but we are revamping our course. So no doubt we will be able to deliver within these timelines. So the full management thing will be delivered by 30th of August. The finance part will be fully delivered by 30th of October. The ESI static part will be fully delivered by 30th of September. The ESI report, schemes, economic survey, budget and Yojana will be delivered by 30th of October. ESI current affairs will anyways be ongoing as and when the current affairs happen. After every 15 or 30 days we shall be providing you those. Then English we shall be covering everything by 30th of October. So even if the exam is in February or March next year, you will get ample time to revise, you will get ample time to practice, you will get ample time to be comfortable and confident about the exam. And this is a tentative schedule. There might be 10 to 15 days delay, or we can do it early also depending upon how it is going. So, but rest assured that we will be covering everything around 30th of October as mentioned in this slide of this video. So what are the courses we are offering and what is the pricing? So basically as of now we are offering 3 courses. The orange ones are the video courses in which videos for FM, ESI and current affairs would be provided. The green ones are the non-video courses in which only videos for English and phase 1 solutions would be provided. So the first orange course, that is video course, in which videos for FM, ESI and current affairs will be provided, is full phase 1 plus phase 2 course, that is FM plus ESI plus English plus phase 1. So in that you will get videos for FM, ESI and English and current affairs and phase 1 solutions. Then you will get MCQs, then you will get notes on all the chapters, then you will get summary sheets in FM, then you will get worksheets in FM, then you will get current affairs, as I said, plus videos on the current affairs, full length test and then interview guidance. The second course, which is again a video course on FM, ESI and current affairs, is only a phase 2 course, FM, ESI and English. This course shall contain videos on FM, ESI and current affairs, plus MCQs, plus notes, plus summary sheets on FM, worksheets on FM, current affairs, FLTs, interviews. The only thing which would be missing in this course vis-a-vis this course is that this course will not have anything for phase 1. That is, you will not have full length mock test for phase 1 plus around 3000 to 4000 questions on GA. So the first course is priced at 12,500. The second course is priced at 10,500. Now the third course, which is a non-video course, is again a phase 1 plus phase 2 course, FM, ESI, English and phase 1, that is phase 1 plus phase 2. In this course you will not get any video on FM, ESI and current affairs. You shall get videos only on English and phase 1 solutions. Yes, this course will have MCQs, notes, summary sheets on FM, worksheets on FM, summary sheets or MCQs on current affairs, full length test and interview guidance. So the only difference between this course and this course here is that in this course you will not get any video on FM, ESI and current affairs. This course is priced at 9,000. Okay guys, if you have any confusion on this, do write to us at our email ID learnofy@gmail.com, which we will be telling you further in this video, and we will be happy to assist you. So yes, now we have discussed the pricing. Let's come to the discounts what we are giving. We are giving discount of 30% flat to our existing subscribers on any course you want to buy. And to our new subscribers, we are giving a discount of 50%, which is an early bird discount. And both these discounts are valid only till 30th September. After 30th September, these discounts will not be valid at all. So please make use of these 2 months to enroll into our courses and avail these discounts. Well, I think I have told you so many things that why you need to trust us, get enrolled with us, and increase your chances to clear RBI grade B. But apart from that, I think on an individual basis, what you need is that you will need somebody to monitor your progress continuously, and with that we shall do. You will need somebody to help you, advise you, support you, assist you, guide you, and give you tips at continuous intervals, and that we shall do for you. And last but not the least, many a times you are not going in the right direction. You feel confused, you feel unmotivated, and you need individual counseling, and that is the time you can call us. We will assist you. We will help you in all your matters, be it be personal or non-personal also, because you need to have right frame of mind before you start preparing for the exam. So be open, call us to discuss any of your doubts, your problems, and we shall be happy to assist you. You can also download our mobile app, which is on Android platform from the Google Play Store. You can learn anywhere, anytime using our mobile app. If you have any query, call us at 8144620741, or you can email us at learnofy@gmail.com. We will be happy to answer all your queries or to handle your calls. Well, this is all about our course offerings. In case you want to view the finance paper analysis for the RBI exam held in 2017, click here. In case you want to view the management paper analysis held in 2017, click here. In case you want some sample free material or you want to see memory based FM paper held in 2017, please sign up on website by clicking here.